Hello everyone, it's Anna here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a simple layout with a mix of a country fair collection, which is a new Mintay Papers collection, with quite an old one called Farmlife. They both came in similar topic about countryside, country living, greenery and stuff. So I thought that will match together perfectly, and they do. So it was such a pleasure to just create with them. I am starting with cutting out the circle from one of the paper scenes from Country Fair collection, and I prepared my background. It will be a barn door in pinkish color. It's also from Country Fair collection, and I picked this red paper from the older Farmlife line, and I'm going to make kind of a lace around the circle. So I'm using edge puncher. I have some older puncher from Martha Stewart. They are no longer made, but you can use any other. You can use die, edge die if you have one. So it's all up to you. You just need to have this kind of a pattern. If you don't have punches, you can use like real lace and just make this outline around the paper. I just wanted to focus on papers only here because honestly I even don't have matching lace or a ribbon or anything like that. You need to cut I think about 6 or 5 rows of strips of paper with decorative edge and glue them together around the circle, and I am using double-sided tape here because it holds quickly. I don't have to wait for the glue to dry, and it works best for this kind of purpose. And I also added machine stitching around, so I am sure it will hold like for forever. So you can see the machine stitching around. It's mostly for reinforcing purposes than decorative. I have to admit I was lazy because I preferred the red thread, but I had a white one on my sewing machine and I was too lazy to change the colors, and I went, oh, okay, I will go with white. But after I finished the page, I regretted my laziness. So don't be lazy, change your threads. I'm gluing down piece of cardboard under my circle to raise the circle above the surface. Plus, the paper ribbon is quite thick, so I needed something in the middle of the circle. I glued the circle down over the barn doors, and I have 3 pictures printed. They are about a tomato picking. I don't have a garden. My mother loves to grow her own vegetables. And when we visited her, I think last year or 2 years ago, the tomatoes were almost ripe, and we picked some and I took them home when we came back. And they maybe doesn't look amazing, but they are delicious. So it will be about gardening and tomato picking. So I glued down the pictures. I have 3, 2 in the same size and 1 bigger, and I fussy cutted some elements from Farm Life collection. It's the older line, so it only have papers plus this paper number 9 with elements to fussy cut. But collection called Country Fair, the new one, has stickers, die cuts, so you have plenty of elements to choose from. So I'm adding stickers from Country Fair here and there. I'm going through the die cuts from Country Fair collection. Here are also some elements that I fussy cutted from the papers previously. So I'm mixing and matching things. Farm Life collection has beautiful poppies as elements, and I fussy cutted some of them, including this blue fence, some chicken, and those daffodils. No, daffodils, they are not daffodils. well, yellow flowers, and I'm arranging them around the pictures too. And then I reached for Country Fair collection, paper sheet number 9 with elements for fussy cutting because there are tomatoes there, so I fussy cutted some tomatoes too to highlight the tomatoey theme of this page. So it's very, very basic, very simple page. And the main technique here is just layering elements here and there. And the most decorative feature of this page is this lacy lacy backed circle, and the rest is really, really simple. You can only glue down the pictures over the scene paper and just embellish around them, and the page would look awesome too. It would be very, very fast to make too, especially now when the collections have die cuts included. They are filled with like 40, 50, sometimes almost 60 elements. They are already cut out, so you just take them out from the packaging and arrange on the page, glue down the pictures, and honestly, you can make a page within 15-20 minutes if you are not aiming into anything fancy. Um, so you just pick up the scene paper, add pictures, some die cuts, stickers, and voila, page is done. Because scene papers are very rich and filled with elements, so they do not need extra layers. This is just a perfect type of paper for people who doesn't feel well in making compositions. So I arrange everything. I glue things down using glue and foam squares. So everything I previously arranged is already glued down. I am also fussy cutting this yellow little chicken because I just need some yellow accent in this area. And as you can see, everything is glued down. And oh my God, sorry, it's quite quite exhausting because as you can see, I have a puppy now, and this puppy is very cute, but it also get up really, really early. So I feels like having a small child at home again. I'm finishing the composition using a few enamel dots. They are from, I don't even remember which collection and which company. I just keep them like they are. I like buying just enamel dots from a collection, so sometimes this is the only item I have from this line. I was thinking about splattering with red color, but then again I was lazy and I didn't want to wait until it's dry, so I just used those as a pops of color here and there. And the title is also made with a die cut piece and it's gardening. So this is it. The page is done. As you can see, really fast and easy. Here are few close-ups. Mm, I hope you like this kind of a basic tutorial without any special techniques. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by and see you soon on some other video.